Hello, hello. This is Rebecca, your certified professional coach, life strategist, corporate warrior, coming on today to talk to you about how to get ready for your next career move. I say that I am your certified professional coach, life strategist, corporate warrior, helping you envision the life that you want and teaching you how to manage the change and transition to get you from where you are to where you want to be by helping you focus, let go of stress, and execute like a beast. And today, my topic is about getting ready to make your next career move. And I talk to people who may be incredibly frustrated with their lack of progress in their current career. They're wanting to make a move. Sometimes they're wanting to transition into a new career, new opportunity, and just not sure how to navigate that. And I want to help you get ready for that next move. So, one of the things that I have been doing is on Instagram, on my Instagram account, you can check out my page, The Art of You, that's the letter U, by Rebecca, The Art of You by Rebecca, Rebecca. Just want to spell that for you because there's so many different ways to spell Rebecca. But anyway, I created this free guide that I put out with 125 strategies for your next promotion. And I tell people I can't guarantee you a promotion, but what I can do is guarantee you that if you get my free guide and you watch the IGTV videos that I am putting out, that you are sure to get some nuggets that will help you get ready and get noticed for your next move, whatever that might be. And today, though, I want to talk to you because I'm also hosting another challenge on my Facebook group, and you can check that group out. It's called The Art of Unique Dreamers, Achievers, and Believers. The Art of Unique Dreamers, Achievers, and Believers. And we are doing a challenge for the month of February based on Brian Tracy's classic book called Eat That Frog. And in there, he goes through 21 different strategies to help you beat procrastination. And we are up to number 7, which is focus on key results. And I wanted to hop on here and talk to you about this because this is one of the strategies that I use to make a career transition. It's also one of the strategies that I've used to become an expert in my field within the last 5 years after having worked nearly 20 years in a different field in different capacity. So I want to help you understand what you need to do if you are interested in doing something like that, making a career change, or you're interested in transitioning into a new position, or you're just wanting to make a general career move and get noticed. These tips that Brian Tracy breaks down in his book in chapter number 7, Focus on Key Results, will help get you there. So let's just walk through some of the points that I think are really good as he highlighted the key things you need to do. First, you need to ask yourself, why am I on the payroll? And I tell people, you are on the payroll not to do a specific job. And so many people get hung up in the job description. Your role is not to do the job description. Your role is to help your boss solve their biggest problem, whatever that is. And when you understand that, then you can get to work doing the things that you need to do to make your team and your boss successful. And this is how you get noticed for your next career opportunity. In simple terms, he says, you have been hired to get specific results. Again, it's not about doing the job description, it's about getting the results that your team and your boss and your company is looking for. And you need to be a part of that. And he says that your job can be broken down into 5 to 7 key areas. So, my question to you is, first of all, do you know why you're on the payroll? And secondly, do you know what those key areas are that you need to focus on to get the specific results that will make an impact on your team and make a difference in your company? Um, he warns us that by the same token, your failure to perform in a critical result area of your work can lead to the end of your job as well. So he talks about how focusing on those key areas, those 5 to 7 key areas, can help us, but then how, ignoring that or not focusing on that can eventually hurt us. So we need to know and understand why we are on the payroll. We need to know and understand what are those key areas and specific results that we have been hired to produce. He talks about that a weakness in any one of these key areas can lead to underachievement and failure. So if you are underperforming in a key area, it will lead to your failure in the position for which you've been hired. So you need to understand your performance level in each of those key areas. And you do that by getting feedback from your colleagues, feedback. If you're managing people, you're getting feedback from the people that you're managing or leading. You're getting feedback from your boss, and you might also be getting feedback from customers if you're in an organization or business that serves a customer. And you're taking all this feedback and you're using it to identify, first of all, where are the areas where I'm performing already at a high level? What am I getting praised for? Because will help you understand where you're solid in terms of your performance. And then you want to look for clues and notes that give you feedback on where you need to focus your efforts in terms of improving. Now, I'm a fan of the book and methodology called Strengths Finder, and you can Google that. Strengths Finder says that we should focus on our strengths and work on those strengths. And I absolutely agree with that. But at that same time, you also need to understand your where your weak areas are and learn how to manage around those weak areas, self-manage around those weak areas. So I'll use a simple example. Say you are very unorganized, right? And you can't seem to get it together. Then you need to understand that this is a basic skill that you need to have. You don't have to be super duper the best organized person on the face of the earth, but you need to have certain organizational skills, and it needs to fit with your work environment. So this can be as simple as identifying someone who's already good at it that you can talk to, and finding out what are some of the things that you can borrow as terms of strategies, templates, anything, any advice they have to get yourself organized, and just imitate it. Just adopt whatever systems are fit with you. And this is a great way to manage around your weakness as an as an organized person. Or you might even ask if you have an assistant, if you're in a management or leadership role, to make sure that your assistant is helping you be more organized, whatever that looks like for you. Um, Whatever you do, he says, you must have certain essential skills for you to do your job in an excellent fashion, which is what I'm talking about. Things like organizational skills, things like knowing how to communicate. These are basics, right? Knowing how to write well. You don't have to be able to write a novel that's going to become a bestseller and is going to be grammatically correct, but you need to be able to put your words and thoughts on paper and be able to communicate at a high level. So communication, we know communication, organizational skills, all of these are the basics. And so you've got to get those basics skills and perform them at an excellent fashion. And you can do that. But again, learning, you can take classes, you can hire a coach, you can find a mentor. There are all different kinds of ways for you to learn. You can sign up for an online class. You don't have to go to your local school anymore. There are so many online courses that you can access that will teach you what you need to know. You need to, you can read several books on the topic to get your understanding level up, increase your understanding of whatever it is. And so there are ways that you can create your own self-improvement path, right? To get those essential skills and get your skill level up so that you're performing those excellently. He outlines a couple of different strategies you can use to help get yourself together. And I'm not going to go into those because I think you need to purchase this book, Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. It's available on Amazon. You can go to my Facebook group, The Art of Unique Dreamers, Achievers, and Believers. And I have the link posted there for the book. And you can join our challenge where I'm going through each of these strategies and and explaining to you, just like I did, how this helped me. So let me just finish this by telling my journey and what happened to me. I started out with a dream that I wanted to do something different in my career. And at that point, I was a technical expert. I started as a chemist and in a laboratory, and that's where my career started. And I wanted to do something different. And so what I did was I skilled up. I went back to school. I obtained a master's in business administration. Now, you don't have to go back to school and obtain a master's degree, but again, there are so many ways that you can learn what you need to know. But I realized that I did not have a solid understanding of business and how to operate a business, the different aspects of operating a business, and I needed to skill up there in order to get where I needed to go in my career transition. Then I understood that I needed to become better at project management. I'd already been exposed to project management, had training on project management, but I really had not focused practicing project management and actually honing that skill. And so what I did was I decided I would do that. I would get my skill level up with project management. Then I said, well, I need to become a better communicator. So I took a couple of online classes on business writing so that I could get my business writing skills up to a certain level. And then I looked and I said, okay, now that I've done all that, I would like to work on my verbal communication skills. So I joined Toastmasters and started working on my verbal communication skills because I did not start out where I am now. I'm talking to you on video. I've had a lot of training and a lot of practice inside of Toastmasters and other classes that I've taken on how to become a competent communicator. And so all of this worked together, and I started practicing business process improvement, was given an opportunity to practice that. And that led to me becoming a Lean Six Sigma expert and now a certified manager of quality and organizational excellence, a Lean Six Sigma black belt, and all those kinds of things where I'm helping structure improvements and using my project management skills, my communication skills, my business acumen. All of that has come together to get me to where I am right now. So I wanted to explain to you how that plays out. But this took place over to get to where I am now from where I started 11 years. I want you to let that sink in. Took me 11 years from the time that I decided that I was going to go back to school and get my master's in business administration to this point in time has been 11 years. So this is not a short process, but as you can see, it's been a steady progression. So I can tell you that I didn't have to wait 11 years. Here's the good news. I didn't have to wait 11 years to start seeing results. As a matter of fact, as soon as I went back to school and started learning things in school, I started applying what I was learning and I started immediately seeing results. So you can get ready for your next career move, but it will require you to develop a learning pathway to get you from where you are to where you want to be. You need a support system. You need to understand how to focus, let go of stress, and execute like a beast. And you need to have a plan for getting you from where you are right now to where you want to be. And so I can help you do that. I can help you put that together because I am a certified professional coach and that's what I do. And I love seeing people progress. I love seeing people build the life that they want, not just living a life of mediocrity and just accepting what comes their way, but actually creating the life that they want. And I can help you do that. Join my Art of Unique Facebook group. If you're on Instagram, follow me at The Art of You by Rebecca. And I know that you will succeed if you put your mind to it. Have a great day. And I will be coming back on to share more with you.